Miss, do you believe in love at first sight?
I most certainly do not. Excuse me. Do you believe in love at second sight?
The red, white, and blue. Love American style. That's me and you. And on a star-spangled night, my love, come to me. You can rest your head on my shoulder. While by the dawn's early light, my love, I will defend your right to try. Love American style. That's me and you.
Hello, operator. Where is my champagne? Well, he must have delivered it to the wrong cabin. Would you please tell him that we're waiting in number 12? Thank you. I don't know what these people get up to. Wow.
Excuse me, sir, but the honeymoon is tonight, isn't it?
It sure is. And to think that right now, millions of guys are watching ball games, they're bowling, trying to make money, dumb things like that.
Hurry back.
Official business. You the owner of that red vehicle parked out front?
Yes, sir. Is anything wrong?
Plenty. Oh, yeah. Inside. Ma'am?
Officer, what are you looking for?
Excuse me, ma'am. Come on. Names, please.
Cochran, Pamela Dewey.
Pamela and Dewey Cochran. My name is Steele, Preston Steele, Deputy Sheriff. You can just call me Officer. Yeah, your vehicle was seen traveling in a southerly direction at the vicinity of 3rd and Main at approximately 17:55 hours today. 17:55, that's police lingo for 5 minutes to 6.
He's here about the bank robbery.
Affirmative, ma'am.
Negative. You don't think we're involved?
Well, I can't say at this time. We haven't apprehended the suspect yet. What do you know about it?
Nothing, really. A man ran out of the bank, jumped in a blue sedan, and raced away.
Yeah, well, that tallies, yeah.
He had a brown paper bag in one hand, a gun in the other. Suede jacket, dark pants, mustache. About 5'9". Stocky, 160, 165 pounds.
Well, now, you're not very observant, are you, fella?
I'll never forget the look of desperation on his face.
Wait a minute, now. You saw the suspect's face?
I did, too. His mask slipped just as he was getting into the car.
Well, now, that's a breakthrough. That's what we call your breakthrough. All right, folks, get your clothes on.
What?
Yeah, well, I'm taking you both in as material witnesses.
No way.
No way? Well, now, what do we got here? A couple of big city radicals?
Radicals? We're honeymooners.
Congratulations. Let's go.
Officer, I'll tell you what. We'll drop by the station first thing in the morning and give you our statement. Let's say about 10 o'clock.
Let's say right now. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to lock you both up.
Do we have to go to jail?
Look, folks, let's understand each other. 1, you people are transients. That means you might skip town. 2, you're the only ones we have who can identify the suspect.
But how can we identify him when you haven't even caught him yet?
Yeah, well, that's only a matter of time, isn't it, ma'am? I mean, they always make that one slip up: booze, gambling, sachet la femme. That's French for who's the girlfriend.
Officer, how long have you been on the force?
All week, but I did a lot of reading up on it before. Okay, let's go. Come on, move it.
Officer, isn't there some way that we could stay here?
Oh, okay. I'll get on the horn and contact the captain, see what he has to say about it. Horn, that's police lingo for car radio. Got one outside. Operates off batteries. Darndest thing.
Some honeymoon.
Good news. Captain says you can stay, but no leaving town.
Gee, officer, that's great. And if you're ever in the neighborhood again...
Just pretend like I'm not even here.
Couldn't you guard us from the front porch, please?
Yeah, well, I guess I could. Yeah, I was young once myself. Oh, but if you remember anything about the alleged suspect of the so-called crime...
We'll get you on the horn.
Don't call me on the horn. Contact me direct. The horn's silly. That's silly.
Lock's busted.
I could just go on kissing you until...
6 a.m. That's the time I'll leave a wake-up call for you two. Well, we won't have any time for breakfast, but there's always plenty of black coffee down at the station. Nadine, honey. Preston Steele here. Fine, good. Nadine, will you leave a wake-up call for 12 at 6? 10-4. Negative, Nadine. No, dear. See, that's a wake-up call for room 12 at 6 a.m., 10-4. That's just police lingo. 10-4 to you, yeah. And 10-4 to you, too.
Darling.
Your car or mine?
What?
Well, see, one of us has to drive down to the station in the morning. Your car or mine?
You decide. Take your time, officer.
Yeah, well, okay, then let's take my car. It's got overhead cams, stick shift, and ever since I had it tuned up, it goes like greased lightning.
Officer, if you'll leave us alone, we'll crawl to the station on our hands and knees.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that in the morning. Yeah, see you folks at 6.
Honey.
I'm sorry, darling, but I just can't have a honeymoon in a swinging door. Let's watch TV.
Television. Tonight? On account of him? Never. I'm gonna get tough right now.
Shall we call him?
Call him? Don't bother. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make it your car. Mine's a 2-seater.
Look, officer, I'll make a deal with you. If you promise to stay outside on the porch, we'll promise to stay in here, okay?
Pinky swear?
And Brownie's honor. Look, officer, we're on our honeymoon. Why wouldn't we stay put?
Okay. Nighty-night.
Good night. I need an aspirin.
Over there. Make one sound, lady, and this thing goes off.
Dewey, he's the bank robber.
How did you find us?
A red sports car with just married painted all over it? You gotta be kidding.
I must warn you, there's a police officer outside that door, and he comes in here all the time. Except when we need him.
We promise we'll never identify you. We won't say a word.
I can't take that chance.
What are you trying to do?
Now he knocks.
Time to wait.
Just a minute, officer.
Get in bed. In the closet. You make one sound, pal, and the lady's gonna get it fast. Move over.
Just a second, officer.
Tell him to come in and make him believe it, or else.
Come in, officer.
The hotel manager sent this over. It's 12% alcohol, so go easy. Everything okay?
He's asleep. Everything's fine.
Hold on! Police here. You come out with your hands up and your gun down. Come on, move it, move it. Get over here. You're under arrest.
It's him, officer.
How'd you know it was me, copper?
Simple deduction. If you were on your honeymoon with a lovely young lady like this, would you be asleep?
Oh, darling, is it possible that we're finally alone?
It's possible.
Hey,
But not probable.
you two will have to come down to the station with me and dictate your statements.
Officer.
You can't mean it.
Well, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock? Okay, let's go.
Silly. 10-4.